They're off and racing. Jump away with 2,000 metres. ERTIJAAL breaks out alertly and is the one that takes them along in the early stages as they race through the first 200. So the blue jacket of ERTIJAAL showing well to the fore as they race through the first couple of 100 metres. Bianzoni is racing handily. At this stage, Act of War just tracks the pace, racing in third place with Seven Oceans a length away, racing in fourth. And then just behind these, Arniston is one from the tail with Catkin. The grey Liquid Mercury just precedes that with Cram Bambouli. So with stamina assured, it's ERTIJAAL who leads them inside the final 1,400 metres. Act of War now moving up to dispute second place with Bianzino. A length and a half back to Seven Oceans with Cram Bambouli, who is half a length away as they make the turn. The grey Liquid Mercury in sixth ahead of Arniston, and bringing up the rear is Catkin. So ERTIJAAL leading them past halfway in the Investec Cape Derby. In second place, the warm favourite in the black sleeve jacket, Act of War on the inside of Bianzino, who's always been close to the speed. Seven Oceans is a further length away with half to Cram Bambouli. Racing in sixth place, Liquid Mercury, then Arniston, and Catkin is still at the tail. ERTIJAAL has ensured that it's been an even gallop and still leads as they make the turn back towards home. Act of War well positioned to strike in second place as the two big guns lead the Investec Cape Derby field round the home turn. Just over 600 to travel, and ERTIJAAL in the blue with Act of War. Stridham just beginning to ask in second to go in pursuit of the leader who still travels well. Then Bianzino, Cram Bambouli from out of the pack as they make their way with 400 to travel. ERTIJAAL, Act of War being delivered on the right hand side, moves up to challenge the long time leader, and the two of them are clear of Arniston, and back in fourth place Liquid Mercury. ERTIJAAL still leads. Over on the far side, Act of War was asked, but the cupboard was bare, and ERTIJAAL has run the finish out of the favourite and indeed of the field, and will make every single yard. Unbeaten record intact. The Derby goes to ERTIJAAL. ERTIJAAL won the Derby comfortably, a blanket for second. Maybe Liquid Mercury, Cram Bambouli, Arniston, and Act of War. Back in sixth place behind those was Catkin, Seven Oceans, and Bianzino. A stun shock in the Derby. ERTIJAAL, with stamina proven at 2,000 metres, has run the finish out of Act of War. Unbeaten now in 4 starts, Mike the Cock and Gavin Lorena take out the Derby. Act of War had every chance and indeed may well have been swamped for the minor honours as well. 4-horse go for that with the grey Liquid Mercury on the outside, Cram Bambouli, Arniston and Act of War. They were all involved for the minor honours. Maybe just Liquid Mercury on the outside for second. Very close indeed for third. The judge will need the magnifying glass there.
Well, a really impressive win by the Mike the Cock trained son of Hartspun. ERTIJAAL, he came down to the Cape to take on the champ and he's given him an absolute hiding. Went straight to the front, did Gavin Lorena, had no hesitation. I suppose he wanted to test the champion's stamina, and that he did. It was obvious once they straightened for home that Act of War was under a bit of pressure just to stay with him. And with 400 metres to run, this horse had skipped a couple of lengths clear and was not going to be denied.
So the official result of the Investec Cape Derby. A win for number 4, ERTIJAAL, by Hartspun, out of Al Haria, bred by Chadwell Stud, and owned by Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, partnered by Gavin Lorena, for trainer Mike de Cock. Second, number 1, Act of War.